cash or always wanted a luxury watch but couldn't afford one? Maybe thinking about updating the style of your watch? It's time to get to the Watch Channel in Stanton City. We buy and sell pre-owned luxury watches, all the leading brands, such as Rolex, Tag Heuer, Omega, Breitling, and many others. For the gift of all time at an all-time low price, or cash for your luxury watch, visit the Watch Channel in Stanton City or go to thewatchchannel.co.za.
Classic Lunch with Carolyn Stay is proudly brought to you by First for Women. First for Women's got you covered with insurance specifically designed for women. First Women Insurance is an authorized insurer and financial services provider.
The Classic Lunch with Carolyn Spain.
Welcome to my channel and this unboxing and short review. Some products I picked up from Typo, South Africa. I will link all the products in the description box below. So in store I picked up myself an A5 dot grid notebook as well as some pretty binding clips. Red is definitely my favorite. In the box is an A4 journal with line. They did not have the dotted type in the A4 size, and this A4 journal I will use for my husband's work purposes, which I will be starting in January, and I will doing videos on my setups for him there too. Then I got a pack of 10 Fineliners with different nib sizes, from small to large, and even around a brush pen, which is quite exciting because it would be my first experience with brush pens. And then a pack of 20 watercolor brush markers or pens with soft nibs. And a return form in case I'm unhappy with any of the products. So let's get over to the review. I'll be using this as a sheet for testing on as well. So the notebook has the elastic on the inside cover. There's a little description for you of what this book is used for, your name, your number, and then it is cream 5mm dot spaces, just a comparison with white, and then the cream yellowy pages of the notebook itself, and black gilded right around. There's 176 acid-free pages with the back pockets. And the fact that 1 in 1.3 whatever million finished their notebooks. Congratulations, you're one of them. We totally made this up, which you'll find in every notebook I've seen so far. And then also a ribbon marker. And I would presume this is a faux leather textured outline. This was designed in Australia and made in China. And it says, "Don't be a jerk, recycle me." Getting the camera to focus. Which is quite cute and quirky. This is 100% recycled paper, acid free. Elastic closure, ribbon page marker, inner pocket, hardcover. All the same as the little one, just big. This one tag does say that this packaging is made from 80% recycled paper, and it is also made in China. I really love the feeling of these bands. I will use them for something definitely. And also the yellow cream paper, but just light. And bigger, of course. Black gilded pages. This is also 176 pages. 76 pages. With the same made up fact. And a back pocket. And it is a standard A5 and a standard A4 size. Now the pack of 10 fineliners ranging from 0.01 millimeters to a 1 millimeter in a brush tip. You're a weirdo. I like it. These pens were designed in Australia and made in Vietnam. I love the feel of the product packaging. It's so velvety. I will definitely be using the pictures on here as well as some of the paper. There's no indications on the cap sizes themselves, which is unfortunate. Or should I say the nib sizes, no indication on the caps. Chisel tip. Apologies for the poor focusing, just trying to get it to focus. That is the bullet tip. Around 1 millimeter tip. 0.7 millimeter tip. Just trying to get it to focus again. Brush tip, which is a soft brush. 0.5 millimeter tip. 0.4 millimeter tip. 0.3 millimeter. Focus. 0.2 millimeter tip. So small. And finally the 0.1 millimeter. Even smaller. I've never tried out brush tips, and the brush tip on these pens, as well as the watercolors, are all soft tips. And yes, if you're a beginner, start out with the hard tips. Unfortunately, I do not have access to one, so we will learn as we go. Now for a pen test on white paper and cream paper as a comparison. And then I'm just working on it. photos, so I'll have to get into that, which the channels would help nicely for. And if anyone's interested in the music I'm currently listening to, I will link the specific mix and the entire app in the description below. Just go check it out. The possibilities are endless. And then Fineliner I got from my grandma just the other day that she was getting rid of in her stash. And just a bit of bleed through there. And the artist brush pen. Mapping up the middle. Beautiful soft velvety touch recycled paper. These are 20 colors with a watercolor pen. These were designed in Australia and made in China. Also soft brushes, but it does mention that on the packaging too. I will link all of these products as well as the shop in the description below for Typo South Africa, UK and USA. This is a very nice pen. And the turquoise coming up is also a very pretty one. This is a very light peachy color which isn't showing on the camera, but it does show on the paper. And my favorite, of course, really red. Once again, this is my first time using brush pen, so a lot of practicing awaits me. Another peachy color, but darker. Just as comparison on the white, these colors are quite true, regardless if they're on white or the cream paper. And then just for comparison, my Pick and Pay dual tip Fineliners, which is a pack of 24. Something I noticed later after the unboxing and the testing, when I started setting up my January setup, is that they did not keep to a standard form setting with big grid spaces. They are all 5mm, but some pages have 32 spaces across and others have 30 and some have 29, so they're very inconsistent. So setting up a grid spacing is, even though you can do it for a general idea, but it's a bit pointless because they're also inconsistent with how many spaces on each page, so it's a bit frustrating. So you'll have to double check unless you want to go through the effort of setting up different grid spacings for 30, 32, 29, possibly 28 spaces across. Down, it seems like that's lengthways, it seems like they're pretty consistent with 40 spaces if I'm not mistaken. It seems like that's pretty consistent. 47 spaces, I am way off. It seems like that part is consistent, but the short end is between 32 and 29, I would say, the couple of pages that I've counted, which is a bit disappointing. But for a beginner, it is great. I mean, this would be my second bullet journal. One day when I'm all grown up, I'll get myself a fancy one, like Archer and Olive, or like Therapy, or maybe an Amanda H. Lee one, or maybe all of them. Who knows? I am in no way a professional, neither am I an amateur. I am merely a dabbler, dabbling my way. So with a water brush, I'm doing the water test because they do say they're waterproof. And these are fully blendable apparently, which you can see are nice blends. Where the scripter immediately blends away. Just doing some testing with the water brush pens, and they work very well together. Ghosting check, there's a little bit of ghosting, which is expected with the pages. It's about printer paper thickness or less. These are alcohol-based markers I got at a cheap, what we call China shops, where products from China come in. And 80 South African rand amounts to about $7 US, so they're really cheap for the set. But I've never had anything to compare them with. This is also my first set of alcohol markers, and they're okay, I guess. And obviously they would bleed right through. I mean, they're alcohol markers. And that's about that. Pretty nice products. Enjoy. Hope to see you soon.